Zendikar Rising. Here we are. We did it. We made it. Aura. Skyclave. Elephant. Yeah. This is impossible to beat if you have a good cleric deck. So I think it's worth drafting around here. Lifelink is also just like pretty strong. When it dies, and there's very few ways to stop a cleric from dying, because even if you put some enchantment on it, you could just sacrifice it. So we're going to start with Aura here and get past another ridiculously strong cleric. Okay. Deal. Lose a card, gain a life, yeah. And Celebrant is here, but some cards are just much better. Acquisitions Expert. Here we go. Not a cleric, but an expendable creature, which is important for some sacrifice outlets. And the only other thing close is Blight. In these colors, anyway. No, I guess Acquisitions Expert's probably the best card of the three here, let's be honest. A good start. I hope we keep getting past these nice black cards. An uncommon was missing. There are uncommon black cards you might take over Tabaraks, like removal. But I think having the engine cards and the bombs is actually more important than the removal. What is this? White, red. More like blight red. Am I right? I might take a risk here and take the pathway. I don't know how big of a risk it is, but it might be nice to have a red splash, or heck, even a white splash. We're pretty committed to black at this point. I'm going to do base camp. Because it's foil. No clerics left. There's really nothing left here. So what's tempting? Bain Veil and Kargan Warleader. This is real. I rarely do Phantom drafts. The exception is just actual Cube, where it's always Phantom. Oh, I guess it took it. I don't know how I feel about that, but oh man. Yeah, I don't love taking base camp there, but it is what it is. Blue's open. No, we're not giving up on Aura. Definitely not. But I'll just rare draft until we get our clerics back. Here we go. Angel Heart Protector. Perfect. These blights are going to come around too. So maybe we're just going to be 4-color clerics. Minotaur. Black is totally gone. Outrider. Super late Minotaur. I'm going to take it, but I don't love it. Another Protector. With these two payoffs, I think it's right to just take a bunch of clerics when we can. We need 2-drop clerics though, big time. Red does look like a possibility. I think we are. I think we're going for a 5-color deck again. Gotta take the Blight. Sometimes these can come really late, and they're uncommon, so it's hard to get enough. Red-White Warriors. The problem with that is we passed the Lord. So that might have generated a white-red drafter on its own. Utility Knife. Take Strike. Nice. Good call, because I don't want so many of these. It's way too expensive to equip. It's not pushed. Blood Beckoning. Myriad Construct is a pretty fine card. It might not be as important as Blood Beckoning. But what are we really doing here? One counter on it for each non-basic land your opponents control. I think that's actually a fine card. It's like 7 mana for a 6/6 or 4 mana for a 4/4. And it definitely keeps us open. Nice. Clerics are back on the menu. And this is a great cleric to get back with Aura. They help each other out. Experts all day. Yes, good. And experts are even better when rogues aren't the theme of your deck. We did pass a pretty good black removal spell pack 1, so I wouldn't be surprised if it dries up in this direction too, but it's open for now. That's enough. Yeah. Well, sometimes you just get spoiled and you're like, I want every pick to be great. And it doesn't need to be. You can pick a lot of filler and go pretty far. Yes. Celebrant is insane here. Spoils would be fine, but I don't think that's going to be as good in a dedicated cleric deck. Spoils wouldn't be hard to splash because of the 2 blights. There's some argument for Pack Beast, but Celebrant is too important for a deck like this. Ooh. Blight Priest or Celebrant? There is no Blood Priest. It's only Blight Priests. Yeah, I think one of each might be stronger. Ah, shoot. Oh well, let's take a Blight Priest here. We can find other ways of gaining life. And if we get enough 3-drop clerics, we can start cutting the protectors, which aren't that good. Banneret, Cinderclasm. No, it's fine. It's fine to have multiples of these guys, the Blight Priests, because they can be a really sweet engine for the late game. Binding or Shelter? I guess we want Binding. I want both, though, for sure. We don't have any spell or land spells yet. Yeah, it makes me sad, though, because we have so many good things to protect. Mainly we want ways to get them back from the graveyard, but if we don't have that, protecting them is second best. Strike, Hunger, Hunger Strike, a literal Hunger Strike. Oh no. If you have no food tokens in play, deal 6 damage instead. Hunger Strike. I didn't know what to pick there. I just let it time out. Made jokes instead. Adept's fine. Don't want my stuff getting countered. Or to get squid ink all over it, but take this. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna end up splashing any of this. Too bad. The blights don't really do much if you don't have a third color. I'm gonna cut Protector. It just looks really busy right now. Barrage? Looking at Banneret. Yeah. Yeah, I always whenever I play against Banneret, it always looks pretty good as a one of. It's that turn 5 threat of activation. For whatever reason, it just doesn't excite me. But I'd definitely be willing to put it in, especially if we get some party payoffs. I guess we have Expert. I'd take Rogue, but it's kind of boring. The Nighthawk Scavenger. But we've already done the deck that has Null Priest and Nighthawk, and that's just too easy to win. Could take a Blight Priest, but I guess with 2 Blight Priests, gaining the life from something like Nighthawk might be okay. Yeah, maybe we'll wheel Blight Priest. Well, if we're down for easy wins, then okay, but I just want you to know what you're signing up for. Vanquish the Weak and another Binding. I hope we wheel something from this pack, because there are a few cards I want. Predation, Pack Beast, Vanquish. But yes, let's take a Binding. Linvala, there's our splash, huh? Come on. Linvala? Yeah, totally. We could do 1 island and 2 blights. Then we have Warrior. Wizard. Oh shoot, there's a healer here too? Forget Linvala? No, we need it. The healer's actually really good here. I kind of missed it. Forget Linvala. How could you say such a thing? What if we get Pack Beasts? Oh my god. Oh, yeah, we have enough power, I think. Curse you. Curse you for making the right choice. Yeah. The Flying Clerics. Are there any Flying Clerics? There's the 3/4 Angel at common, which is a Flying Cleric. We could just make all our clerics flying. But where are they? That's the question. Do we get no pick here? Just take a red card. There it is. There it is. It might just be great here. Consumption is pretty good too. But I think with double Blight Priest, you can't do much better than Shepherd, and we do need it. I think we need it here. God, even the Shadow Stinger's good, but I'm going to go with the Cleric. Feed the Swarm and Mind Drain. Both great. Yes! 2 of each. Alright. That's perfect. 3? Well. Okay then. 3 of each. Oh no. What else? What else can we get? I'm not greedy, you're greedy. Skulker, I mean, it has Death Touch some of the time. Maybe we need an Ox. I'm gonna cut someone's Hellhound. I want to lose to that deck again. Just the turn 2, 3 Hellhounds in play. Pressure point, depending on what we're up against, it might be good. Alright. I don't regret missing out on Linvala here. This is nuts. Our 3-drop stack is... Our 3-drop slot is stacked, as it were. And we did need healer. We don't need these blights. But we'll have to find something to put in. None of the red cards are good enough to splash. We got no graveyard interaction except for Null Priest, which is too bad. No green card to splash. Well, I guess the Nectar Pod wouldn't be the worst, but oh, don't use that zone. Yeah. The closest thing to a playable would be Valakut Awakening. And I misread this. It's actually, it doesn't go down a card because it's draw that many cards plus 1. So you can always just pay 3 and draw 1 with this. But you can replace 2 lands and then draw a 3rd card. So I did misread that the first time. But I don't think we want to make our deck any less consistent. Not that it's not consistent, mind you. We didn't get a Vial. We want as many ways to gain life as possible. I think Banneret's totally fine here. I wouldn't mind having a Trick. But I don't think we want a Protector. Rogue, few warriors, mostly clerics. Oh yeah, I'd already made the change, so good thinking. Because yeah, we don't need these blights, but I mean, they're okay. Anything that makes this deck smaller is going to make it better. Utility Knife will actually probably be decent, though we don't have many flyers. Yeah, nice. Ton of 3-drops. No Sacrifice Outlet. In terms of mana sinks, we just don't really have mana sinks. Experts early. Pressure point, feed the swarm early, strike early. Knife is kind of a mana sink. That's about it. That's about it. 17 lands for this. I think this is one of those decks where you go down to 16 lands on the draw. Wow, about as even as it gets. That's a reason to go down to 16 lands. I think we're slightly heavier black. Because the bindings you can wait on. Yeah, so we're going to do 9-8 favoring black. Miss out on these silencers. Oh, I feel like one silencer. One silencer with an 8-8 deck. Yeah? Let's just do that. All right, well, at least we've got a good start here. Get that swamp. Oh no, Lightblade. Nice. If they trade off here, our curve out is actually pretty good. It sucks to lose it before Tabrax gets a counter, but yeah, so far so good. It's also not so bad to trade our early clerics off. Oh, fun. Oh, it can't be blocked by tiny creatures. That is such an interesting card. Well, let's get him. You can bind them eventually. All right. So they do attack here. We'll take it. I've got to be able to race them here with all this lifelink and nonsense. Tabrax. And I think we can, yeah, I would just attack with the healer because I want them to trade off with this. And then Aura gets a lot better. So we can use this to draw a card. Pass it. Celebrant plus Blight Priest will be nice. Maybe that's a reason to play more lands, to get our stuff more reliably. Because if we can't deploy our 3 Celebrants and our 3 Blight Priests, it's not really worth it. Take it. Oh, I'll take it. Geopede. Oh boy. Land. Yes, land aura. Yeah, screw it. 16. I might block with aura here. That's the first land, and if they have two more lands here, that's gonna hurt. Trample. I think I ignored the trample one. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Might have Marasa there. Yeah, no problem. Get this guy back. Yeah, we'll draw a card. Done. Excellent. And we'll be on the draw this time, so let's submit like this. The knife will be pretty good against some of this. Upgrading the Celebrant into a 2/5. Maybe that's not even that good. I don't know. A lot of their things will either be 3 power or 5 power. So 1/4 is totally fine. Okay, similar problem here, but the pressure point at least lets us do something. And we could draw a swamp. And it becomes pretty good. Hello, Atlantis. Okay, rock on. Oh yeah, easy. Easy game. I'd love to save the Null Priest. They might not have much removal though, so just playing it there would be fine. What do you do? The Geopede. Oh, this is so good. Atlantis is on a quest to greet people in every language. Play a land. Yeah. Good. And then we'll just gain 5 life and draw a card. They were thinking about something for a bit there. That was funny. Oh yeah, land is great. Swamp would be good eventually, but for now, land is great. The champion. Okay. They've only got 2 cards left, so it feels like they've mulliganed here, did they? Yeah, they did. Mulled to 6. 6 on the play. Well, I'm sorry. Nothing I can do about that. Just pass it back to you. Now this thing has death touch. Oh, yeah. The rogue synergy is strong. And we could save it from a lot of what green can do. So our resolute strike here. Both our things have Death Touch. Sweet. So I'm happy to block the Geopede with Skulker, and that'll make the Scavenger into a 2/3. We take 4. Totally fine. Oh, got monsters. Might of Marasa. So we take 9. We're down to 10. There's still no real reason to use the strike. Just prevents 2 damage, which we could make back by giving this a lifelink anyway. And now it's another type in the graveyard for our Scavenger, so yeah, good. At this point, I'm happy just gaining life back, because they can only do 3 back to us, if that. Potentially I could trade strike with Champion. But it just depends. Depends on what they do. If they get a warrior out, I'll probably just trade the priest with it. Wizard. Not too scary. Discard a land. Yeah, I'm happy to let this happen. Oh, and they discarded a land. Thank you for the Scavenger. Perfect. Null Priest is 6. Never forget. Which actually makes this play much easier. Because they're going to want to trade with the Wizard, and we'll just get that one back. And they will concede to it. Because they know how dead they are. Perfect. Better than Skulker here, I would imagine. Either way, we can trade it with either of these. Go ahead, tell me how sweet my deck is. Come on. No! Oh, the tables have turned. 3, 4, 5, 6. So we take it to 8. They go to 14. 11. Oh yeah, so I think we just take all of it. And I think we actually win on the crackback. A sorcery is a new type in the graveyards. This will be 5 power, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We kill them with Resolute Strike. Because both of these have lifelink. That's 2 instances of life gain. So the Blight Priest gets there. That's interesting too. I guess we can do all of this. $10, $11, $12, $13. Yeah, it's already plenty. Because this is actually a bigger pump than just strike. So they go to -1 here. Yeah, it's 2 instances of life gain, which is crazy. It should really be 1. Because the damage is all kind of done simultaneously. Kunka! Alright. This 16 land deck is really working out for me. I don't know where I got this. This was just a mug that was laying around. But it's really nice because it's white. It's a good shape. And it's white inside, so you can really see the color of the tea, of the brew. Seagate Banneret. Who taught them this magic? Fly fish for sea trout. I eat bugs on accident sometimes. Does that count as hunting? That's fun, yeah. Fishing has a whole feel around it. I guess a lot of hobbies do. But there's so many hobbies out there that I don't get because I don't do them. It's weird. ASMR, yeah, what happened to ASMR? Is that still a thing? Probably. It seemed like a fad. Sucks to feed the swarm the pack beast, but presumably they want it. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you imagine that animals are these conscious little creatures running around. They don't quite have the hopes and dreams that humans do, but they can still see through their eyes and feel stuff, you know? But God placed man above all. So hunting is okay. What do we do here? Do we just automatically win with the scavenger? 3-3. I hope they don't kill it. Don't kill it. No. Well, we can get it back eventually. Maybe. One day. And they only have 2 cards left. And they don't have the 5th mana. Oh, they do have the 5th mana. Are they going to pump it? That would be glorious. The best possible case for us. I'm going to get the second Celebrant out here. Because I think our main way of losing this game is to damage. That's what I think. But more specifically to losing the race, as it were. So they're worried about this. Okay, so now we're gonna go on the offense a bit more. So this will do 2 to them. And then our next one will do 4. Even if we never draw a land. Yeah, this was the distraction. The real combo, the real engine is coming. Nice. Excellent. They might have a trick, in which case this gets awkward. But if they just use the big pump, then I use Resolute Strike, and hopefully that's enough. They might concede to it. And then take another 4. And good luck. That was so stupid. They actually drew nothing. They drew the one thing they needed to answer my bomb. And that's it. Where's our disenchant? Oh well. Assume we don't need it. Why is it so lopsided to white? I guess I'll keep it. Black, come on. Milling the best type of win. No, you forgot one. Timing your opponent out. That is the cleanest victory, the least ambiguous, and best. Well, I'm dead. I'm dead to this. I need to draw. Well, it wouldn't be bad to draw black here, and then I'd put Utility Knife on Null Priest. That's a pretty strong play. God. Casting Utility Knife into this feels bad. Might have been wrong to do. But then again, I can play Null Priest and hold up Resolute Strike. Oh, really? 7? 2 planes is not enough. Oh, God. All right. I did say that black, if I were to play 17 lands, black is what I would want. Now they have no red. Like, they're more screwed than we are. Pump up their guy for them. What can we draw here? That's not it. That's certainly not it. Ugh. Well, forget it. I'll play first. Now we'll draw some stuff. Look at how easy it is to draw stuff. And yet I insist on not doing it in some games. Do nothing? Royal Eruption. I love it. See how many more of those they have. Yeah, I'll get Tabrax out there. Never seen this thing with 5 1/1 counters on it. It seems crazy. I think it just gets in for 2 here. Nice. Okay, we rule the skies. Next turn we even have our Banneret pump. And they've still got nothing. Crazy. Okay. What can we be afraid of? Onto Inversion, 2 damage to everything. I think we just don't have to be afraid of anything. We'll just play Shepherd. And that'll be a ton of damage next turn. 2 party members, 27 to 14. The Boros aggro deck. They must have a Wrath. They're not going to be able to get to 8 mana though. Oh God, that's so good. Kill my Cleric. Binding. I do 8 here. Puts him at 6. Yeah, one way, like either way, we're probably fine, Skulker or pumping. But if we play Skulker, we can't also pump. But if we draw the 7th land, we could do that, and that might be good on defense or something. Yeah, I like it there. Caladriel, yes, I'll play first. We have 1 of each. This is a great start. Hopefully we don't have to feed the Swarm a 1-drop elf or something. Blight Blade. What color is it going to be? Loxodon Hierarch. Avatar. It's a cool one. I almost did this one. Might be a mirror match here. Hopefully they play a creature. Just cantrip it with Pressure Point. No. No. Oh man. Oh, bad start in the mirror. Oh man. Okay. Truly the mirror match. Of course, it makes it bigger, but we also get to kill it. The problem with that is they probably have ways of getting it back, and we don't. We have no way of getting it back. Well, whatever. Do that now. Blue. That's kind of neat because it makes it less likely they can get it back. Oh, hold on. What if we waited till 7 mana? Yeah, right. Yeah, whatever. You could make it a 6/6. For now, this is fine. Yeah. They're going to bounce it back to our hand. They can't really affect the construct in any meaningful way. Unfortunately, they can counter some stuff that we do. Oh, let's think. I don't want to risk aura, but I think I want to try to get as much damage in as possible. Get rid of spell, sacrifice it. Let's put this on the construct. Which I guess I could have done first, but now if it ever becomes the target of a spell, we get a bunch of 1/1s, and we could target it with our own spell. Archon. 1 spell per turn. Or I think I want to trade here. Just let it trade. And then cast Aura. See if this gets countered. Yeah, it resolves. Whoa. That's amazing. They might deal with it some other way. No. Cool. Now we have all this life gain potential. We'll play this first. Gain the life. And then when Blight Priest comes back in, it'll do some more damage to them. They get to draw a card off this. But we get this back, and that's going to do a ton of damage to them. Like, I think we'll have it locked up next turn if they don't interact with our board. Legion Angel. I've never seen someone have one in their sideboard. Okay. And a sure-footed infiltrator. Okay, so I think we're in the clear here. If we had one more white, it'd be simple. It'd be a simple matter. Oh, hold on. Sacrifice it, create 1/1 colorless creature tokens equal to its power. Whenever another creature enters, gain 1 life. Let's do that. Okay, gain 5 life, you lose 5 life. That is so sweet. What a combo. I never even thought of that. How good this is with Celebrant Blight Priest combo. Wow. Excellent. Silencer. Yeah, let's play it back. Come on. Is 16 really that low? Better. I think let's throw back Utility Knife. Nobody likes that card. Stupid Scavenger. Can't beat that card. Oh yeah, drawn like a god here, despite our mulligan. That's right, let's see it. Burglar Rat on a mission. Goodbye, Diviner. I think their deck is kind of like they did a really good job with a really bad seat in a draft, and they stayed open, pieced together the best of what they had available, and you can't blame them for that. I think we're going to go Scavenger here. They can't counter it yet. I guess they probably just don't have counter magic in their deck. Goodbye, Scavenger. Yeah, gotta do it. Gotta do it. Bad draw from them. I'm gonna do Healer. Tough call there. Cleric. That one is really not worth feeding. Or is it? No, it can't be worth feeding, but it does mean we're settling in for a longer game. Because they just play a flyer and we have nothing. Here's another Diviner. Probably why they discarded the first one. Oh, an Infiltrator. But that one is worth killing based on what we have out here. Just so we can get an attack in. Slow going. Slow going here. But our deck is good. I want to bluff a little bit. Maybe draw out a premature Mind Drain or something. Angel, yeah, well that shuts us down, so we need to finish this through like Blight Priests and things. Shoot, I misclicked on that. But if it doesn't have Vigilance, if they attack with it, it gives us the initiative back. Maybe I should not have led with Scavenger. Would they have wasted feed on Celebrant? Who knows? Geyser Mage unkicked, yeah. Kicking it only hurts them here. But if I didn't play the land, they might have kicked it. Oh, no. Oh, not good. Rogues and clerics. So I can kill something. I guess I just killed the Geyser Mage. Because if I try to attack with everything first, then they could just kill one of these celebrants for free, basically. Yeah. A good draw, though, would be our Banneret. Later, MT. Have a nice lunch. The other perfect draw here, so we have two really powerful draws. One is Null Priest, and another is Seagate Banneret. And 3 Blight Priests, Tabarex, Aura, Pressure Point, Resolute Strike, Shepherd. Those are all good too. Meanwhile, they just have a lot of cards, so it's hard to imagine coming out too far ahead here. Pressure Point. Well, let's lead with that, because that can help us get in an attack here. Fun. I wish I pressure pointed the squid. Yeah, let's offer a trade. None of these cards are that important to us. Maybe the healer, and this gets in 2 or 3 damage. In fact, yeah, maybe we could have just attacked with everything, but losing a Celebrant's kind of annoying here. I want to trade with that, then soak up this and take 2. 1329. They might have, I mean, they probably have something else going on here, but main phase. It's risky business holding Nahiri's Binding back in my hand, but I'm going to do it. Thought Thief, sure. Yeah, it's risky business. Hello, Eclipsey. Because a Mind Drain would just slaughter me here. Blight Priest gone. Swamp gone. Yeah, Blight Priest would help. We have 2 more in the deck. I think we bind this one, because they really want to attack with the Thought Thief. And now we can attack with everybody. Hopefully they don't have a 3/3 flying blocker or something crazy. I got something. Even if they have that, they take a bunch of damage. What are they representing here? Like, what could it even be? Geez, they nearly have a full party. Deadly Alliance on Skulker. Part 1 of a big plan here. Take 3. And then I'll pretend I had something when I just had land. They don't know that. All right, so this thing is now huge. I didn't need planes or resolute strike, so let's draw something good. Oh my god, that's good. Don't counter it, please. Yes! So gain all that life, and we're going to gain 2 more life here. So 4 more damage. And a lot of cards in our deck become wins. Roll on the floor laughing, they said. ROFL. Excellent. You can laugh, but it's the cards I got. I mean, I should show them my hand too. Also have the planes. Yeah, they drew a lot of lands here. 10. I mean, I only drew 2 more cards than they did. 2 more non-land cards. Not to mention, they played their Stampede early, so only 1 more. And I even drew 1 more card than them, so it's funny. Awesome.